everybody, I'm Patricia.
And I'm Patrick.
And we're the Pop Culture Twins, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Cage. Now, before we get things started, you know the drill. Please hit that little thumbs up, on your screen, as well as subscribe, and please share this with everybody on Twitter, everyone,
Use your
Instagram,
payphone,
yes.
cell phone, yell out the car window,
use
tell
your
everyone.
Xbox if you have to, PlayStation, whatever, get it out there to your friends. But today, this is a special show for us. This is a special one because we got our first in-studio guest. Yes, and it's a big one. It's a good one. When you say that?
Yes.
I know, he can't even... You just want to spit it out, don't you? I said, well, today's guest is someone you may remember. She was this cute little girl. She was the baby sister on ABC's hit show, My Wife and Kids. But now she's all grown up and she's making a transition into a young adult actress. So we want to welcome Miss Parker McKenna Posey.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, good. How are you guys? Thank you so much for having me.
That's great that you come out here to check us out.
No, it's nice
My
that you
pleasure.
were not scared to come inside the cage.
I'm scared now.
No.
Like, honestly, sitting here with you guys before, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know. They have some stuff for me.
There's so much I want to ask you. Though.
Okay, let's go.
Well, first off, I heard you came out of the womb ready to work. Where did you get the acting bug from?
Okay, well, my mom, she also wanted to be an actress. So she kind of just was doing her thing, background work and modeling and stuff. And I think me just being around and just seeing what she was doing, I was like somehow interested. And someone just suggested that she get me an agent basically, and I started off with a commercial agent and, started from there basically.
Do you remember anything about your first acting job?
I mean, I remember my first theatrical acting job, which was My Wife and Kids. That was my first ever audition, and it was crazy. I was 3, turning 4 when I first started the show, and it was just really big for me. I guess it was big for me and my mom because it's always just been my mom and I. And I don't know. I auditioned 8 times, you guys, 8 times, and let me tell you, I guess I'm not sure, I don't remember the audition process, word for word, I can't tell you guys everything, but I know that they asked me what I like to do, for fun, and I told them that I like to dance, and I literally started twerking, right there, in the room, with the producers, director, everybody, Damon, everybody's in the room, I'm popping my little booty,
So they can
3
say you
years
started off
old.
the twerking.
Yeah, I definitely started off the twerk, definitely. To back that ass up, you guys. Not okay. Not okay.
So you've grown up to be this beautiful, stunning young lady. Do you see, there's an effect you have on people when you walk in a room. Have you noticed that?
No, I'm the shyest person ever. I really I like to be low key. And when I walk into a room, my head is usually down. I'm on my phone or I'm just whatever, not making eye contact because
I don't think you can be low key.
No, because looking at you now, you've transitioned from cuteness to sexiness. How are you dealing with that whole thing? Because you're a swimsuit model as well?
Yeah, I dabble into modeling. I like to, I don't know, I think it's fun to just be sexy sometimes. I like to show my sexy side, but I don't know, I'm definitely learning how to deal with it. A lot comes with being sexy, I guess, and I don't know if I'm ready for all of that. I really do like to be low key, so I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for all that attention, honestly, but it just happens.
Do you find it's hard to be low key?
Yes, I do.
I say so. I was talking to some people about interviewing you today, and I showed them some pictures of you, and they were so thirsty, I think I had to give them some water bottles. They were looking at your picture like it was a scratch and sniff. And this is something I was like, oh my God.
Stop.
I know, you turned them into perverts.
See, that's how I feel. I'm sometimes it's weird. It's I like the attention, but I'm I don't know, because I'm really not, I don't feel like I'm doing too much, because I see a lot, I could be doing a lot more, and that's not even, in my personality, but just, with just throwing on a bikini, everybody wears bikinis, right? I'm not doing anything that's, out of the ordinary, but I don't know, I guess I just look good in a bikini.
I've been on your Instagram, and I've seen them bikinis. I said, that girl loves showing her bikini.
I just want to do it, in a tasteful way.
And it is tasteful.
Thank you.
We have to talk about someone that you worked with. I had a super crush on, Damon Wayans. I mean, I interviewed him once, and all I did was look up at him like this, like, I so crush on you. I just told him, I said, I so crush on you, and he just laughed at me like, you gotta be kidding me. I go, I'm crushing on you. What? I mean, did you realize who he was? I mean, he was on Living Color. He was Homie the Clown.
I'm so embarrassed to even admit this, but like when I grew up, I realized, wow, I'm working with legends. Like I'm really, every day I'm blessed to come here and I'm learning things from people that have done so much, you know, like this show is just another thing added to their belt basically. So honestly, I mean, like I didn't know anything about House Party. I didn't know anything about In Living Color, you know, because I was so little. Yeah, how could I know? But like now, like I know all about it. I love all the House Party movies, and I love Tisha. Like I've seen Tisha in, oh, goodness, I can't. It's like a really, really old Spike Lee movie. What is that movie called?
Oh my goodness.
She's like in college.
Oh, she was hanging out the
School
window.
Days?
School Days.
School
Days.
Yes.
That was by Spike Lee, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay, I just recently watched that, and I'm like, I love Tisha. She's amazing. Like, she can do no wrong in my eyes. And like now that I've worked with her, I'm like, wow, like I didn't realize that when I was on the show, basically. So no, I'm like starstruck now.
Your transition from child to grown up. How's your career going now?
My career, well, you know, I was in school. I graduated like in 2013. So these past 2 years, I've just basically just been, I took a little time for myself and just, you know, grow up and make some mistakes. And now I just have basically just been back in classes and, you know, new agent, new manager, and just getting back out there, new photos and everything, just so I can get my name back out there and basically show the world, you know, that I'm not Katie anymore, I guess.
Well, you making a mistake, I mean, is not as bad as making a mistake like a Lizzie Lohan or Amanda, you know, Bynes. So what kind of mistakes could you possibly make?
You know, like heartbreak, you know, just dumb things like that, you know, going through friends. You know how when you grow up, just things change. And
Oh, that's just living.
yeah, it's living, exactly. I haven't really made any huge mistakes because my mom is really crazy and she will kill me. And you know, even the little things that I like, she's on me so much like now about like, and I don't even do anything, like I don't do anything wrong, and I'm not really like a bad child, but she keeps me grounded basically, and she keeps my head like on the right path basically. Instead of me like drifting off and partying or falling into like bad habits, she makes sure that she makes sure that I'm doing what really truly makes me happy, which is acting.
Did she have some influence on which direction you go with your career?
I mean, she definitely steers me away from like things that are too sexy. Like I've been offered roles that are like stripper roles or like, you know, things like that, and she's just like, I don't really know, like, if that is what you want to be your breakout role, you know, or, like, your first time back on the big screen and you're naked, you know?
Yeah,
she's
right.
like, I know you, she realizes, oh, you're sexy, you're beautiful. Like, she tells me all the time, like, everybody knows you're good looking, but, like, you don't have to show it off all the time, basically. She doesn't want me to be, like, out there
But
like
there's
that.
I mean, sometimes there's a point in your career where it's okay. I've seen people like Halle Berry, you know, and she's highly respected and reputable in the industry.
Mhm.
Do you ever see yourself maybe doing something like that, like a Monster Ball?
I want to. I think that if it's done right, like I think that the things that I've been presented with now are just like maybe not like all around the right thing for me to do. But I think that she does know, like I said, she realizes what I look like, and she knows like you're getting older, you're gonna do different things, you're gonna have different roles, and you know, and it's weird for me auditioning now, like for older things. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how to be sexy. Like you guys are saying that I look like this, but I'm like, I don't know how to act like it. Like I don't know how to be like seductive and like, you know.
I think sexy, you can't teach sexy. You either are or you're not.
Exactly.
I mean, to me, like Janet Jackson's sexy, you know, but Halle's beautiful. You know, I think it's you either have it or you don't. Beauty comes, you know, you have it or you don't, but sexy, you can't go to Target and get it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an inner thing. So I think that I know how to be sexy like in my own like life, but like when you have to do it like on camera with somebody that you're just now meeting or whatever, it's just like, yeah, I did a movie last year, and it's called 90 Minutes of the Fever, and it was a thriller, but I was like, I had a boyfriend, and I haven't even had an on-screen kiss before. Mind you, I'll be 20 in 2 weeks, so stupid, but I hadn't even had an on-screen kiss before. But I was just so nervous. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Really?
I don't want to kiss him. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I'll pass. Like, so we just shot around.
Oh, now that's funny.
We just shot around it because I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I know that the time is approaching for me to have my first on-screen kiss at least, you know, but I don't know. There's just certain things that I'm just really not comfortable with yet. Like, I really have to, I have to figure it out. I have to figure out how to be comfortable with somebody else, you know, like that on screen, on camera, with, like, a sound man and, you know, like 3 different angle cameras and, you know, like all of these things. It's just like, oh, like, it's just awkward, honestly.
So you mean to tell me that cute little boy, Noah Gray-cabey, that played Franklin on the show, did y'all ever, like, keep in touch over the years? Maybe go on a date? He's grown up to be very cute.
Yeah. He has, like, muscles. Okay, he has a girlfriend. I'm jealous. No, we didn't date or anything. We've just always been good friends, like, good family friends. My mom's really close with his mom and his dad. Like, we know each other's family. I mean, honestly, being on My Wife and Kids, it was just, like, one big family. You know, working with people for 6 years, it's like, you know them, you know, you become, like, family. So that's pretty much how we kept it.
Are you dating now?
I'm dating.
Okay.
I'm dating, yes.
I won't ask who. We'll just leave it like that.
Just the one.
You don't sound like you want to answer that one.
I mean, I'm dating. There's somebody special in my life. I'll leave it at that,
Okay.
basically.
I can respect that.
So what advice would you give to other child actors who've gone down your journey and are still trying, knock on those doors and still work in this business?
Stay strong, because I know it's the toughest business, honestly. I mean, even musicians, just like the entertainment business in general is just really, really tough. And just stay strong and just stay focused. If this is something that is truly that you want to do and that makes you happy, stay focused and do what you have to do to get to where you want to be, basically.
Is it a show on TV now you like to make an appearance on?
Ooh, oh my gosh, Power.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Yes, oh my gosh. And I didn't even know about Power until recently, and I sat there and watched the whole season in the whole first season in 2 days, because I was just like,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm pretty sure 50
I
Cent
love
could find a
Angie.
place for you on it.
Oh, I hope so, 50, please.
Yeah.
Well, Parker, thank you for coming into our
Oh,
pop culture world.
Thank you, I had so much fun.
Thank you for being our first celebrity guest.
No problem.
And then when you really blow up, you come back and visit
I'll
us
definitely
again.
come back, yes, for
It's been
sure.
a
Yeah.
very
Come
nice-
back home to us.
Yes, of
Pleasure.
course.
So
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you. So everybody, thanks for joining us this week again. Hope you were entertained. We were. And we'll catch you next time inside the cage.
See you next week.